Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's an absolute honor to be here for your students' graduation. Although we are not in person, you are in my heart, and I am so proud of each one of your students. At this time, I would like to introduce our Mistress of Ceremonies, Ms. Kathy Greb.
Good afternoon. I am Kathy Greb, Mistress of Ceremonies and Assistant Principal at Hidden Lake High School.
Yo soy Kathy Greb, maestra de ceremonias y directora auxiliar de la Escuela Preparatoria Hidden Lake.
Please rise for the national anthem sung by our own Karen Marler.
Por favor, nos ponemos de pie para entonar el himno nacional.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Parents of the class of 2020, you are commended for all of your support, effort, and the hours you have devoted to your children to help make their high school years successful. We appreciate you for this dedication to your students and to Hidden Lake High School. We offer our most sincere thanks.
Los felicitamos por todo su apoyo, esfuerzo y las horas que han dedicado a sus hijos para ayudarlos a hacer exitosos sus años en la Escuela Preparatoria Hidden Lake. Les ofrecemos nuestro más sincero agradecimiento.
Thank you to the Hidden Lake High School staff who have partnered with your students to get them to this day. Our sincere appreciation for their dedication. At this time, I would like to introduce our honored guests. Mr. Ryan McCoy, President, Board of Education. Mr. Joseph Davidek, Vice President, Board of Education. Mr. Kenneth Chancho, Secretary, Board of Education. Mr. Max Math, Treasurer, Board of Education. Ms. Christine Martinez, School Board Director, Board of Education. Dr. Pamela Swanson, Superintendent of Schools. Next, the Board of Education has a special message for the class of 2020.
Hello, class of 2020. All 5 Board of Education members wanted to take a quick moment to share some thoughts with you on this very big day in your lives.
We know that this is not how you envisioned your graduation, but know that your entire community is with you in spirit, if not in person.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but all 5 of us are graduates of Westminster Public Schools. And we all know what goes into earning that all-important diploma.
It is truly a team effort involving family, community, teachers, and your friends. We hope that during your time of celebration, you take a moment to think about and thank all those people in your life who have supported you and your education.
For us, the opportunity to hand you your diploma and shake your hand is one of the highlights of the year. It's our hope that we can see you sometime in person this summer to honor you in the way you deserve.
Congratulations.
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 Congratulations, class of 2020. Good luck, and go get 'em.
It is now my honor to introduce Dr. Pamela Swanson, Superintendent of Schools.
Es un honor presentar a la doctora Pamela Swanson, Superintendente de las Escuelas.
Hello, class of 2020. I so wish I could be with you in person as you celebrate this milestone in your life. You have all worked so hard to get to this point, and you deserve a joyous, loud dance across the stage. I hope to see that in person later this summer, and I promise you that if there's any way we can pull it off, we will. As I was thinking about what to say to you, an ironic thought crossed my mind. For years, we've been telling you to take your eyes off that darn screen. And now here we are. And another irony, your parents couldn't wait for you to get out on your own and out of the house. And now here we are. And if you had older siblings who graduated from our district and you went to their ceremonies, you know that I always ask students to look around the arena, find their loved ones, and give them a huge round of applause. And right now, I ask you to look around the room, the backyard, wherever you are, and say, thank you. These are hard times economically, emotionally, and socially for you to be taking that next step into the world. There's no doubt about it. However, in a strange way, your young lives have come full circle. Most of you were born in the shadow of 9/11, which forever changed our lives. This pandemic has too. I can assure you that now, as then, the good will overcome the bad, and the future will be brighter than the past. And we, as a community, will get through this. We always have, and we always will. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and I hope to see you later this summer. And always remember, once a hero, always a hero.
Please welcome our principal, Mr. James Stewart.
Por favor, demos la bienvenida a nuestro director, el señor James Stewart.
Welcome, guests and graduates. I want you to take a moment today to consider, what did I really get from Hidden Lake High School? What did I learn? Did I just learn facts or figures that I did not know? Or did I learn how to relate to people who were different and that I would never have met? Did I learn to think about the world, about others, and see a broader picture? Ask now, how have I changed and become bigger than my story? Lady Gaga said, don't you ever let a soul in the world tell you that you can't be exactly who you are. We accept who you are, and we push you to ask how you have changed. I want you to ask now, am I a better person than I was before Hidden Lake? Have I changed in a fundamental way? Take some time to think about those questions and identify the people that supported you along the way. The teachers, the administrators, and board members that support Hidden Lake and you. Today, we take the time to thank them for all of the support they have given Hidden Lake High School, especially now in our current global crisis. In the end, this global interdependence will bring us together in ways we have not yet defined or even thought about. So last night I watched a neighbor perform a short guitar concert from his driveway. He does this each night at 8 p.m. to honor our first responders. But it was more than that. The neighbors came out, social distance, cheered and applauded, and enjoyed the music. Until COVID, spontaneous gatherings in a show of support like these were rare occurrences. People are adapting and evolving the ways they connect and communicate. I believe that this common global familiarity with loss will turn out to be a vital experience to boost humanity past petty differences. I know that all of us have been stressed to be at home with our families more than ever before. As you're part in the story of this rapidly changing moment of the human experience, take some time today to genuinely, directly say thank you to your family. You may have quarreled, come together, cried, laughed, and reflected as part of your story. Today we celebrate. We at Hidden Lake say thank you to your family and parents for helping you get to your graduation. You are braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think, stated Christopher Robin to Winnie the Pooh. Remembering that, I want you to think back and treasure the times you spent in school. Treasure the memories you have experienced over the last 13, 14 years, and keep focused on your journey and the narrative of your story, not just the destination. Today, you have reached just one milestone in your life. Graduation is not a destination, but a jumping off point to be fearless in what sets your soul on fire. Martin Luther King stated, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands in times of challenge and controversy." Many of your lives are littered with challenge and controversy, but by choosing your attitude and by choosing your own way, you have exercised one of the last human freedoms to choose to define who you are. Remember, as you reflect on the questions posed, there are no permanent successes, there are no permanent losses, but a life of enduring possibilities. The most important thing we can do each and every day is to find a way to be a hero, to expand the definition of us and shrink the definition of them. Our commonality makes it possible for differences to flourish and lift up the future. Hidden Lake heroes do not let their story define them. They become bigger than their story. I am proud and humbled by your strength. I ask you to remember to choose a life that makes you happy, to choose not to give up, to choose to be open, honest, and direct with others, to choose to laugh with abandonment. I ask you to choose to extend grace and mercy and forgiveness to others. Welcome to the rest of your lives. Please welcome Mr. Mark Belnay, our social studies teacher at Hidden Lake High School.
To all the Frankies who kept coming back, the Marios who challenged the Aarons to do a little better, the Jacobs who exemplified what greatness was all about, and the Julia and Julian Garcias who overcame great challenges, I say thank you. To all of you graduating and making this year memorable, you were all awesome. So here we go. Before I share a few words with the graduates and their families out there, I'd like to say thank you for all the hard work you all put in to reach this moment. Think about what you have overcome since March 17th and how, even with the world turned upside down, you've still made it to this point. You are each heroes in my heart, and I hope you know that. Well, without further ado, let's share a few minutes to think about what today means. Many of you will look back at this time in your lives with fond memories and the ability to say that you graduated high school during a pandemic. That is not something that your parents or relatives may be able to say, so count yourself special. Along the way to today, you've had to deal with people doubting you, pressures and challenges in life that are unique to each of you, and the idea that as a member of Hidden Lake High School, you've had to deal with some pretty special moments along the way. Let's take a look at that journey, and hopefully a smile will form on your face while we remember together. You came back to school in August, ready to tackle that last year of high school and share some laughs with your friends along the way. You went to the office to see Cindy and Lauren, both with smoke coming out of their ears because it's the first day, and you asked for your schedule because you don't know how to log into Infinite Campus. Then you met Mr. Mitchell and Miss Brown in Discovery. After a week, you realized you had Denzel Washington and Wonder Woman's sister as your teachers, and you waited to be told you were in the sequel for training day. Then you move on to Russell and Crumbling's classes, and suddenly it became Breaking Bad with Harley Quinn. At this point, you're probably wondering what exactly is going on here at Hidden Lake High School. Then it's Second Hexter, and you have Mr. Dennison and Mr. K. One is like the Incredible Hulk minus the green, and the other one seems slightly askew because of puck damage to his head. Suddenly, Miss Snyder changes your schedule, and you end up in Crystal's class with Miss Mitchell. And now you can tell when the planets are aligned and if Jupiter is in retrograde. Then you get to take 3 English classes at once with Miss Hurd from Hufflepuff, Dadley from Ravenclaw, and Miss Driver has escaped from Azkaban. You find yourself wondering what spell can get you out of this when your principal calls you down to his office for that pep talk. It's like visiting Hagrid's hut minus the fantastical creatures. Hexter 3 rolls around, and you see you have classes with numbers on your schedule. And you meet with Miss Northcott and the Burge. Northcott ends every lesson telling you learning algebra is fun, eh? And the Burge teaches you consumer math through interpretive dance. Then after surviving to Christmas break, you're called down to Marlar's office to do some Buddhist monk meditation while her fountains overflow and you float out of her office. And where do you float to? Right into the office of Hidden Lake's own Mother Teresa, Ms. Greb, where she asks you why you can't make it to class on time and if you should be sent to a special room to rediscover yourself. Christmas break gives you a brief break, and then you're back to the sounds of construction from the bathrooms that sound like Indiana Jones looking for the lost ark. But you just smile, buy your hot Cheetos from the school store, and you persevere. Then March 17th shows up, and you're being sent home with a Chromebook and a smile to finish out your senior year at your living room table while your grandmother watches telenovelas on the TV and your little sister keeps asking you to play Xbox. It's been a wild ride, but you've learned a few things along the way. You've learned that your teachers at Hidden Lake High School will do anything to help you realize you are worthy of what today is all about. You've learned that you can face any challenge and overcome it with the love of your family. You've come to realize that somewhere inside of you is a hero that never really had a chance to come up until now. And you found that personal love that escapes many people in their lives. As heroes of Hidden Lake, I'd like to share a few thoughts with you that I hope will challenge you along the rest of your journey. So bear with me and listen to your crazy world history teacher share some thoughts with you. Imagine the possibilities of the human heart, like John Lennon. Dream of a world without racism and hatred, like Martin. Persevere in a time of strife, like Mandela. Lead by example at all costs, as Biko did. Follow the example of Chavez and instill dissidence in the masses. Be as selfless as Mother Teresa. Refuse to bow down with Zapata. Accept no limitations and soar through the air with Amelia. View the world through the eyes of Basquiat. Live up to Gandhi's challenge and be the change. Refuse to be silenced like Solzhenitsyn. Keep a stiff upper lip with Winston Churchill. Follow Barack and lead with class. Follow the teachings of FDR and give no quarter to mediocrity in this world. Stand up or kneel for something you believe in, like Kaepernick. See the equality everyone deserved with Lincoln. Make it happen by any means necessary, like Malcolm did. Be the struggle alongside Harriet. Don't let life shake you. Instead, stir it like Bond. Be the voice for those without one with Malala. Find your seat and keep it like Rosa. Blaze pathways with Jackie. And show that love knows no boundaries with Milk. And I'd like to leave you with one last thing before I say goodbye today. Remember that obstacles in life are not there to stop you from your journey, but simply reminders that in the end, the final destination is not what matters, but the challenges you overcome along the way and the knowledge and strength you gain from those interactions. You have all traveled different paths, and along the way, you have shared your stories with others. Remember that this is merely the prologue to the story of your life. It is now your time to go forth into the world and write your masterpiece.
At this time, I would like for you to welcome Miss Genesis Puga to the stage.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, classmates, families, and friends. We are here to celebrate the class of 2020 and their achievements throughout these past 12 years since 2007. First off, I wanted to start off and say we made it through quarantine. Although going crazy at home, eating, sleeping, praying, and idea making was a new experience for all of us. I think we can say that this year will be a year to remember, but mainly a year that made everyone stronger. Not many can say that they have graduated through a pandemic, but we can at least. 2020 has been morbid from Kobe to COVID. May we use these traumatic moments to finally wake up and see what's important. Right now, it's not about losing prom, graduation. It's about telling someone you care about them, love them, value them, because we need to cherish that we are here today. I would like to take a moment of silence for those who have lost family members and friends and say thank you to those who were risking their lives to save others.
At this time, I would like for you to welcome Miss Genesis Puga to the stage.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, classmates, families, and friends. We are here to celebrate the class of 2020 and their achievements throughout these past 12 years since 2007. First off, I wanted to start off and say we made it through quarantine. Although going crazy at home, eating, sleeping, praying, and idea making was a new experience for all of us. I think we can say that this year will be a year to remember, but mainly a year that made everyone stronger. Not many can say that they have graduated through a pandemic, but we can at least. 2020 has been morbid from Kobe to COVID. May we use these traumatic moments to finally wake up and see what's important. Right now, it's not about losing prom, graduation. It's about telling someone you care about them, love them, value them, because we need to cherish that we are here today. I would like to take a moment of silence for those who have lost family members and friends and say thank you to those who were risking their lives to save others. Together is how we will rise above as a nation. COVID-19 did not only teach me to be freaky clean, but it taught me determination. It taught me that if I can get through this year, I can get through any year. To be honest, I was at Hidden Lake High School because I was just like every normal teenager who would make mistakes. Junior year, I decided to drop out and move out of my parents' house, and honestly, I gave up on life. I disappeared for 2 months. I was living far, far away from home. I ended up homeless, living on the streets, and at the end of all of it, I went to jail. And then my bestest friend, my dad, rescued me. I'm not telling you this story for pity or for sadness for me, but I'm telling this so I can make a point. I realize that for you to grow up and learn, sometimes you have to get everything taken away from you for you to really see and value your surroundings, but mainly yourself. I'm proud to say that this is something I had to go through to call myself who I am today. Sometimes we don't understand why life throws things at you, but we need to remember that if we keep waking up every morning, if we keep our hope, if we learn to understand the meaning of love and respect for oneself, I believe we can accomplish any goal or dream that we put out our mindset to. We must be determined people that no matter what happens to you, it's not over. There's no such thing as over. As long as you and I wake up, that's all we need. All we need is a chance, a mistake, a change. All we need is you or me. Don't let anything stop you from believing in your dream and your goal. Believe in yourself. Even if you go to college or you don't go to college, you put your mindset and you'll succeed. You might be sitting next to the new president of the United States or even the person who will cure cancer, COVID-19. Some of us might even be the first to graduate in our families and say we did it. Never limit your mind. Change your can'ts to cans and impossible to possible.
I would like to recognize those graduates who have joined the military after graduation. Thank you for your dedication to your country.
Los estudiantes que se unirán a las Fuerzas Armadas, por favor, pónganse de pie para recibir nuestro reconocimiento. Gracias por su dedicación a nuestra nación.
I'd like to recognize our juniors who are graduating early. They are a true testament to our competency-based system where we live by the tenet, time is variable. Those students are Jada Baca, Sanjay Gonzalez, Angeles Hernandez Flores, Lucia Mora, Larissa Ortiz Cabrieles. Ladies and gentlemen, and honored guests, I would like to present to you the class of 2020.
Damas y caballeros, invitados de honor, quiero presentarles a la clase del 2020.
Faith Chantel Aceves. Mary Florence Aldrich. Savannah Kylia Alvarez. Jose de Jesus Andrade Galindo. Richard Alexander Ash.
Richard Ash, and I would like to thank Mr. Bellamy because he helped me keep a positive mental attitude every day at school, and I am honored to graduate class of 2020.
Jada Dene Baca. Kayla Julissa Bailon.
My name is Kayla Julissa Bailon, and I would like to thank Ms. Dadley, my family, and my best friend for helping me get to graduation.
Taya Lynn Barragan. Mario Alberto Barraza Contreras. Brianna K. Stinson Bettis.
Hi, my name is Breezy Bettis. I am a 2020 graduate at Hidden Lake High School. The one person I'd like to thank is my mom for always supporting and believing in me. I'd also like to thank the staff who always challenged me to reach my goal.
Gage Marvin Bettis.
Hi, I'm Gage Bettis, and I'm a 2020 graduate at Hidden Lake High School. I would like to thank my dad for always being there on this whole journey.
James Francis Billinger. Wendy Lizette Briones Ortiz.
Wendy Briones, I thank you to Miss Dudley and to my aunt for keeping me on track to graduate this year.
Jenica June Buck. Leah Brianna Camarina. Anthony Josiah Campbell. Anthony John Canella. Carlos Cano. Brianny Cesenas. Craig Celester Chambliss. Edward Raphael Dashian. Jasmine Delgado.
Hey, my name is Jasmine Delgado. I would like to give a thanks to all my teachers I had in Hidden Lake High School. Also my parents, my mom and dad, thank you so much. My plans for after high school would be going to college, studying dental assisting.
Indira Lamia Duncan.
I'd like to thank my grandma Alva, my mom, and my grandparents from back home for always supporting me and always giving me the best. Arigato. Thank you.
Heraze Dries. Ariana Enriquez. Danea Stefani Fernandez.
Hi, I'm Danea Fernandez, and I'd like to thank Miss Snyder and my best friend Jasmine. Without them, I wouldn't be graduating, so thank you guys so much.
Elijah Gallegos. Zoe Clarice Gamboa. Gabriela Brittany Garcia Alviar.
Hi, my name's Gabriela Garcia Alvier. I would like to thank Miss Garcia because she was the one person who always stood by my side and always believed in me, and she was such a great person for me at Hidden Lake, and without her I would have been lost throughout all of Edgenuity. I also really would like to thank Miss Cindy because she was such a great person for me throughout school. She was always there for me and always caring, and I'm really appreciative for everything that she did for me throughout the years at Hidden Lake. I would also like to thank Miss Greb because she never gave up on me, and she always gave me help at the end of the tunnel, and I'm so grateful for everything that she did for me. Mr. Mitchell for sure, because in my first few years at Hidden Lake, he was definitely one person that always wanted to check up on you to make sure everything was okay, and I'm just really thankful for all the people that I met there, and I'm glad to finally be done and move on to the next part in my life.
Julia Maria Garcia. Leticia Gonzalez.
My name is Leticia Gonzalez. I started going to Hidden Lake High School in January 2020, finishing now in February 2020. I only went for one English term. My experience at this school was great. It helped me improve my work and turning it in on time. I would like to give a big thank you to my parents for all the support they gave me, and for Ms. Zoe as well for doing everything that was possible to finish her class on time.
Sanjay Gonzalez. Rodrigo Gutierrez Aceves. Austin Blake Harrison. Francine Frankie Height. Geraldine L'Oreal Hellman. Kane Maximilian Hensley.
Hi, my name is Kane Hensley, and I'm glad to be here at my graduation day. I would like to give a big thank you to my mom and the rest of my family for helping me out, and a big thank you to Mr. Belnay and Miss Dadley as well. They definitely made class easier for me. For the future, I plan on becoming an electrician, starting my apprenticeship soon, and go class of 2020.
Anglis Hernandez Flores.
Hi, I'm Angela Hernandez Flores, and I would like to thank my parents.
Guillermo Hernandez Macias. Alma Johanna Hernandez Velasquez. Alicia Renee Hernandez. Javier Daniel Hernandez.
I just want to thank my parents for giving me everything they had and my teachers for believing in me.
Seri Herrera. Ariana Sydney Herman. Jacob Levi Holder. Elijah Hurtado. Josiah Scott Johnson. Ricardo Landa. Ian Lockwood.
Hi friends and family, it's Ian Lockwood, and for my graduation I just want to mainly thank my parents for encouraging me when it didn't seem like I was going to graduate and getting me into Hidden Lake High School. And thank you to all the teachers at Hidden Lake High School for helping me, get forward and graduate.
Brianna Catherine Lopez. Alexander Marquez Gonzalez. Adrian Zachariah Martinez Lucero. Aveline Elizabeth Martinez. Anthony Ray Martinez. Abril Mesa.
My name is April, and I want to say thank you to Miss Snyder, Miss Schreck, and Miss Marler.
Venus Victoria Manila. Lucas Frost Malek. Dominique Jeanette Montalongo. Lucia Mora.
Hi, this is Lucia Mora. I just wanted to thank Miss Snyder and both my parents for helping me graduate early.
Jose Luis Moreno Loya. Alexander Jade Oldham. Eileen Alondra Ordonez Gayton. Erza Gray Ortega. Larissa Ortiz Cabriales.
Hi, my name is Larissa, and I would like to thank my family, my boyfriend, and all the teachers I had this year that helped me get through high school. And once I'm done with high school, I want to go to college and become a medical assistant.
Logan William Pomeroy. Genesis Grace Puga.
This is Genesis Grace Puga coming at you right now, but I just wanted to say thank you for everyone who was supporting me and who was there for me. I want to say thank you to all my teachers who were just there for me, pushing me through everything. I hope everyone's doing so great through the coronavirus and they're keeping their 6 feet distance. But I just wanted to say thank you to my parents, to my brothers, to my teachers, to everyone who was just pushing me and believing in me. I wasn't supposed to graduate this year, but honestly, thank you for all the staff in Hidden Lake High School. You know that you guys were just there supporting me in every little thing that I was doing. You know, it was a rough year this year, but I know that everything happens for a reason, and honestly, I'm happy of where I'm at. I'm happy that I'm starting to graduate and I'm just starting to begin my life, and this is just the beginning to my future. But I would just like to say that I'm going to try, and later on I'm trying to push to become a lawyer, and hopefully it happens. So come at me if you need help, but anyways, I just wanted to say thank you for everyone who just believed in me, and honestly just thank you. But this is Genesis Grace Puga coming at you. Thank you for everyone.
Alyssa Reese. Litzy Avene Rio.
Hi, my name is Litzy, and I want to thank all my teachers at Hidden Lake High School, also the staff. After high school, I will be studying criminal justice.
Jaime Abigail Rivas. Natalie Sinai Rodriguez Escobedo. Magdiel Romero Adame.
My name is Magdiel Romero, and I started at Hidden Lake when I was a senior. So Hidden Lake basically prepared me for my future because while I was there, I realized that I had to take responsibility for basically my future.
Unique Jolene Romero. Donovan Rue. Anthony Dean Patrick Roybal.
Anthony Roybal. I want to give a shout out to my mom for waking me up every day, pushing me hard to get my work done, to be successful. And I want to thank Ms. Nikki for helping me get through Zoe's classes, one of the hardest classes at Hidden Lake, and I got it done. We're on to better things from here.
Elizabeth Ruby Salinas. Antonio Sunny Saldana Diaz. Angel Jose Salvador. Irving Alexander Samano Bahina. Jade Angeli Sands.
My name is Jade Sands, and I would like to thank my mom, Audra, my dad, Daniel, my sisters and brothers, Alexis, Dylan, Matthew, Delilah, Cambry, and my grandma and grandpa, Papa and Nana, and my boyfriend, Javier, for helping me get through all these years of school.
Juan Antonio Solis. Alexander Russell Sparks. Santino Isaiah Torres. Giovanni Lee Trujillo. Jade Connor Trunkenbolts. Melissa Valdez. Joshua Ryan Van Otterloo. Alexis Villalobos Contreras. Blake Villegas. Brandon Lee Watts. Joshua James Ibala.
So graduates, this is that time that we have all been waiting for. You are the class of 2020, and as a class, for a final time, please move your tassels to the left.
La clase del 2020, pónganse de pie. Este es el momento que todos hemos estado esperando. Una última vez como clase. Muevan sus borlas hacia la izquierda.
Dr. Swanson and directors of the board, I now certify these young people have met their individual requirements for graduation from Hidden Lake High School. You are all now graduates.
Yo certifico que estos jóvenes han alcanzado sus requisitos individuales de graduación de la escuela preparatoria Hidden Lake. Ya se han graduado.